Again, one more open side zone with the receiver there just messing around. Got a front side single now, or front side guard. Again, difficult guy, not really. When I see that very flat stance, I really don't feel I'm getting this out of that defender. And so the one thing about our aiming points in our wide zone running game, the more we feel a guy penetrates, the more exact we need to be going through the outside armpit, and the more exact we need to be crossing line of scrimmage at that target. The more we feel a guy may be a read, we can be just a little bit looser with that, knowing that that player's not going to be coming across the line of scrimmage, and we don't have to worry as much about penetration. So these techniques can affect this a little bit. The biggest coaching point is when I know that guy's a jet player, which we're going to get ready to face in our OTA practices, is that freaking guy's jetting across the ball, you better stay on your landmark. You can't be off of it. So we're a little bit tight at the right guard here for our open side zone. Right tackle's not running off the ball at all. But again, what I do like, I'll say it again, the turn of the shoulders, the angles that we block them on, the wash that we get to eventually, if the ball carrier presses it, somewhere we win a gap. Again, we're miscommunicated back here based on the formation. Tight end should stick with the receiver going through. We have a little bit better play. All right, here we go. Split flow, open side weak again, right? Open side weak again. Nice job here with the front side tackle, front side guard. I hate the wrap of the inside hand, but I do like the angle. I do like the center starting point here. He starts his hat front side. Now, this is an excellent job. The understanding here is we're running an open side zone. How far is that reach going to go before I have to be aware that the ball carrier is probably going to be cutting back, and I've got to be ready to play back with that backside hand. I just can't turn and run the sideline like this guy. I'm going to get this guy running forever. Eventually, that's going to happen, and you got to have a strong backside hand. Okay, we're B across the ball here to this dude here. The one thing that we did find when we started running the zone play, which you'll see here in a minute, where we ran the fake jet sweep and we went with a +1 targeting out here. Anyway, that this B angle, I don't care how far over this guy gets, that's the target for the backside B block on a wide zone, on these wide zone plays, you can only go so flat. And at that point, you can take that angle as if that linebacker were right there. Once he goes beyond that spot, okay, there's no changing that angle. It is what it is. Because otherwise, what we found is that you run into crap over here. I'm not worried about the backside tackle. I'm more worried though about the what happened to the guard when he started going too flat. This guard here, I don't like the lean back right there where he leans back right there. I don't like that. Your hips are that way, your feet are that way. Stay that way. Stick a hand back there. That's all you need to do. You don't need to lean back. He ends up doing a great job. It ends up being a good play. But what he does when he leans back, in my opinion, is he stops that. We're not trying to. I don't know where that guy's going. I don't know where this ball's going. Are we going to run inside or outside the three? We're going to inside or backside of the nose. I don't know. We might run all the way behind that dude back there. I don't know. It goes one gap at a time until we find what gap expresses itself, and then the back takes it. It ends up being okay. I think this guy would have been about 3 yards further over if our guard would have stayed on an angle. Wash and run. They got to go tackle the ball carrier. All we're doing is blocking them where the ball's going. And then at some point, the ball's going to cut back.